Hi students, today I am going to explain about algebraic identities. Okay students, so the first algebraic identity I am going to solve is x plus y whole square. The first one is about x plus y whole square. Okay students, see x plus y whole square means what? X plus y is multiplied 2 times. So this x plus y is multiplied 2 times. Okay students, see here, now we are having multiplication operation between 2x and x plus y's. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to apply distributive property. Multiply this x term with these two terms and multiply this y term with these two terms. Okay, so what you will get? So x into x is x square, x into y is plus xy, plus y into plus x is plus yx, plus y into plus y is plus y square. Okay students, see here, see plus xy and plus yx both are same. Okay, so x into y, x into y. How many x into y's are there here? 2x into y's are there. So we got x square plus 2xy we are having here plus y square we are having here. Is it clear students? Therefore, x plus y whole square can be written as x square plus 2xy plus y square. This is the first identity. Did you understand students? The second identity I am going to take is x minus y whole square. So in the same way, x minus y whole square means what? X minus y is multiplied 2 times. Now apply distributive property here. Multiply this x with these two terms and multiply y with these two terms. Is it clear students? So we will get x into x as x square plus x into plus x square plus x into minus y minus xy square minus y into plus x minus yx. Sorry, here minus xy is there. So plus x into minus y is minus xy, minus y into plus x is minus yx, and minus y into minus y. See, both are negative integers. If we multiply two negative integers, the result will be a positive integer. Okay students, so plus y into y is y square. Is it clear students? See here, minus xy into minus xy minus yx. So x into y or y into x both are same. So how many x into y's are there? 2x into y's are there. Here minus minus. Okay, we have 1x square here students. So minus xy. How many minus xy's are there? 2 xy's are there. And plus y square, another term we are having. So what is the formula? X minus y whole square, we got the formula as x square minus 2xy plus y square. Did you understand students? Now, the third identity I am going to take is, now I am going to multiply x plus y. See, 1x plus y I am taking and 1x minus y I am taking. Is it clear students? 1x plus y and 1x minus y I have taken and I have multiplied. Now apply distributivity here. So x into x, multiply this x term with these two terms and multiply this y with these two terms. See here, x into x plus x into plus x square plus x into minus y, see, plus x. This is a positive integer and this is a negative integer. One positive integer and one negative integer on multiplying gives a negative integer. Okay students, so plus x into minus y is minus xy. See, plus y into plus x is plus xy. Plus y into minus y. A positive integer and a negative integer on multiplying gives a negative integer. Y into y is y square. Okay students, see here, minus xy plus xy. How much? It gets cancelled out. This value is 0. Okay, what is the remaining part? X square minus y square is the remaining part. Is it clear students? Therefore, we got x plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. This is the third identity I have explained. Did you understand students? Now I am going to explain about x plus y whole cube. Okay. So x plus y whole cube means what? See, x plus y is multiplied 3 times. Okay students, see, x plus y is multiplied 3 times. Okay, see this one I can write 1x plus y into x plus y into x plus y is x plus y whole square. Just now we have explained x plus y whole square. Now what is that formula? X plus y we have here, and x plus y whole square formula is how much? X square plus 2xy plus y square. Now what we have to do is we have to apply distributive property here. See, this x is multiplied with all these 3 terms and this y is multiplied with all these 3 terms. Is it clear students? Okay, now let us multiply. See, plus x into plus x square is plus x cube. Plus x into plus 2xy is plus 2x into x is x square and y is there. So 2x square y. Next x plus x into plus y square, that is plus xy square. This is over. Now this term plus y into plus x square is plus yx square. Plus y into plus 2xy, how much? Plus 2x. Y into y is y square. Plus y into plus y square is plus y cube. Is it clear students? Now in these all terms, observe the like terms here. What are the like terms here? See, x square y is there. Here also x square y is there. See, x square into y or y into x square, both are same. See, the power of x is 2. Here also power of x is 2. Power of y is 1. Here also power of y is 1. So, plus 2x square y and plus yx square gives 3x square y. Is it clear? So, here we are having x cube plus, see, plus 2x square y plus 1x square y plus 3x square y. Next, here the next like term is x into y square. 1x into y square is there. See, before the coefficient of xy square is, there is no number here. If there is no number, we can write this as 1 into xy square. Is it clear? So, here 1 is there. Here plus 2xy square is. Both are like terms. So, plus 1 plus 2 is plus 3xy square. And what is the remaining term at last? That is y cube. Is it clear students? And now what I am going to do is, see, x cube I am writing and I am taking y cube here, x cube plus y cube plus, see, in these two terms we can take out the common term. What is the common terms in these two terms? See, 1 3 is there, 1x and 1y. So plus 3xy I am going to take common here. See, if we take 1 3, 1x and y in this term, what will be the remaining term here? 1x will be remaining. X square means what? X into x, no? So again here in this term, if I take out 3xy common, what will be the remaining term? 1y will be there. Is it clear, students? So, x plus y whole cube formula is x cube plus y cube plus 3xy into x plus y. Is it clear, students? This is about x plus y whole cube. Okay. Now, from this formula itself, I am going to derive the formula for x cube plus y cube. Is it clear, students? Now, I want only x cube plus y cube. So, keep x cube plus y cube in RHS itself and transpose this term, this whole term towards left hand side. Is it clear? See, left hand side we are having x plus y whole cube. And now I am transposing plus 3xy into x plus y towards LHS side. It becomes minus 3xy into x plus y. See, for x plus y sign does not change because this is the whole term. For this whole term, this is the positive sign and transposing it becomes negative sign. That's all. Keep in mind. Okay, students? Now, and what will be the remaining in RHS part, right hand side part? 1x cube plus y cube will be the remaining part. Okay, students, see here how many terms are there. Here, this is one term and this is another term. See, in these two terms, what is a common thing we have? 1x plus y is the common thing. So, I am taking out 1x plus y here. Okay. So, here x plus y whole cube means x plus y is multiplied to 3 times. And in this 3x plus y into x plus y into x plus y, 1x plus y I have taken. So, what will be the remaining part? Here, x plus y whole square will be the remaining part. Okay, minus, see, x plus y I have taken out. Well, what will be the remaining part? Minus 3xy will be the remaining part is equal to, keep as it is x cube plus y cube in the RHS side. Okay, students. Now, if you observe here, x plus y whole square, we know this identity. X square plus 2xy plus y square. Now, apply here. Here, 1x plus y is there. X plus y into, see here, x square plus 2xy plus y square. This is our first identity we have derived. And minus 3xy is there here. Okay, students, that is equal to x cube plus y cube. Okay, now see what are the common terms here. The common terms are like terms. You can say like terms. Plus 2xy minus 3xy. So what is the answer? Plus 2 minus 3. Different type of integers. Subtract the numbers. The result will be a negative integer. Okay, so plus 2 minus 3 gives minus 1. So, x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square is equal to x cube plus y cube. This is another identity, students. Okay. So, we have derived two things here, that is x plus y whole cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy into x plus y, and from this identity itself we have derived x cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. Okay, so I am going to highlight this in a box so that you can observe properly all the two terms, all the two identities here. Okay. Is it clear, students? Now, in the same way, I am going to explain you about x minus y whole cube. Okay, see, here I have taken x minus y whole cube. Whole cube means what? See, x minus y is multiplied 3 times. Okay, students. So, x minus y into x minus y into x minus y. Here I am going to write this as x minus y into x minus y whole square. Is it clear? These both I am writing as x minus y into x minus y as x minus y whole square, and I am keeping x minus y like this only. Is it clear? So, if you observe here, what is x minus y whole square? The second identity we have derived now. So apply here x minus y into x square minus 2xy plus y square. This is our identity. Okay. Now what we have to do here? Just multiply this x with all these three terms, means apply distributive property and multiply this minus y with all these three terms. Is it clear, students? Let us do now. That is, see, plus x into plus x square is plus x cube. Plus x into minus 2xy is minus 2x square y. Plus x into plus y square is plus xy square. Okay, students. Now minus y into plus x square. See, both are one negative integer and one positive integer. Upon multiplication gives a negative integer. Y into x square is yx square. So minus y into minus 2xy. So two negative integers upon multiplying gives a positive integer. Minus y into minus 2xy gives plus 2xy square. See, observe here, minus y into plus y square is minus y cube. Okay. See, one negative integer, one positive integer on multiplication gives a negative integer. Okay, students. Now here observe the like terms. Observe the like terms, students. X cube. See, minus 2x square y. See here, x square y term is there. And x square y term here also it is there. See, these both are like terms. See, minus 2. Here how many are there? Only 1 is there. So minus 2 minus 1 gives minus 3x square y. Okay. And the next like term is xy square. Here 1 xy square is there. Here 2 xy squares are there. Okay. So how many? 3 plus 3 xy squares are there. And what is the remaining term, students? Minus y cube. Okay. Now observe the middle terms. Here we can take out the common parts. So what is the common things? So x cube I am having and minus y cube I am writing here. I am taking out the common thing is minus 3xy. Is it clear? See, if I take out minus 3 and 1 x and 1 y, remaining single x will be remaining here. And here 1 3, 1 x, 1 y, the remaining part will be 1 y here. And now what about the sign? See, here positive is there, I have taken the negative. Means if before brackets we have negative 1, write the additive inverse. So positive becomes negative here. Is it clear? See, minus 3 into xy into x is minus 3x square y. Minus 3xy into minus y is plus 3xy square. Okay. So this is the formula for x minus y whole cube, students. X minus y whole cube is equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy into x minus y. Is it clear? Now what I am going to do is, I am taking x cube minus y cube as it is here in the RHS part, and I am transposing this term, this single term minus 3xy into x minus y, this term towards left hand side. See, here only 3 terms are there, students. Okay, this whole thing is single term. Okay, now x minus y whole cube I am already having here. See, minus 3xy into x minus y after transposing becomes plus 3xy into x minus y. That is equal to, what will be the remaining part in the right hand side, students? X cube minus y cube. Okay. Now observe these two terms. Here only 2 terms are there, separated by a positive sign. See, here x minus y whole cube is there. Here 3xy into x minus y is there. So I am going to take out the common term, that is x minus y. See here, one x minus y I have taken common out. Okay. Here x minus y whole square will be remaining. And here plus 3xy will be remaining, students. And here already write as it is x cube minus y cube. Okay, students. See, if you observe here, this is our identity, x minus y whole square. X minus y into x square minus 2xy plus y square, and plus 3xy is there, right as it is. That is equal to x cube minus y cube. Okay, students. Now here what are the like terms? Minus xy, xy. Both are like terms. So minus 2 plus 3 gives how much? Minus 2 plus 3 gives plus 1. Okay, students. So we got x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square, that is equal to x cube minus y cube. This is another identity. Okay, students. So x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square is equal to x cube minus y cube. So this is the identity we have proved here, students. I am highlighting in a box. You draw the box neatly with scale and pencils. Okay, students. This is another identity I have proved here. You draw neatly with scale and pencil, students. So x minus y whole cube is equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy into x minus y. And x cube minus y cube is equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. Did you understand, students?